Awesome. Great. All right, guys. Hello. So for those of you who have never met me in person, my name is Sandy. I am a yoga teacher in the DC area, Washington, DC. I teach a whole variety of yoga, but I particularly enjoy teaching Yin Yoga as well as Power Yoga. So this is a Yang and Yin class. At any point in the class, if something doesn't feel good to you, you want to change something, you want to opt out of something, please, 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 by all means, skip it, change it, you do you. At no point should any part of your body be in pain. You might be challenged, you might feel uncomfortable, but pain is not what we're going for here. Cool? All right, so let's go ahead and all get started in child's pose. Big toes come to touch, knees splay wide, palms planted on the mat. Drop the seat back to your heels, forehead meets the mat, and breathe. Just starting to tune into the body. And checking in. How are you? How was your day? Maybe you had a relatively calm day. Maybe you had a really stressful day. Know that whatever the answer is, it's okay. Keeping the forehead on the mat, walk the hands over to the right, placing the left hand on top of the right, sinking the hips back. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, walk the hands through center, over to the other side, placing the right hand on top of the left this time, sinking the hips back. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Walk the hands through center. Start to take a more active child's pose, pressing the palms firmly into the mat as you lift the elbows off of the mat, really feeling the strength of your arms. Good. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Tuck the toes, push back, find down dog. The upside down V shape that you know and love from yoga class. Just start to pedal the feet out by dropping one heel down and the other. Maybe you shake the head yes. Maybe you shake the head no. And slowly find stillness in your down dog. Inhale, rise up to the tippy toes. Exhale, drop the heels. Inhale, rise to toes. Exhale, drop to heels. Good. One more time. Inhale, rise to toes. Exhale, drop to heels. Inhale, bend the knees and hover about 6 inches above the mat like you're crouching, getting ready to hop forward. Good. Exhale, straighten the legs. Down dog. Inhale, bend the knees to hover. Exhale, straighten the legs, down dog. Inhale, bend the knees to hover. Look forward to the hands and step or hop all the way forward into a fold. Feeling free to take the feet hip width distance apart if that feels good. Maybe grab for opposite hands, opposite elbows. Swaying from side to side might feel nice. Swaying forward and back, playing with your weight. Maybe you shake the head yes, shake the head no. Just feeling the spine opening up a little bit, creating a bit of space between the vertebrae, especially if you were like me sitting all day long. This will feel really nice. Slowly release the arms, let them hang long. Peel up to standing one vertebrae at a time. Head, neck, and shoulders are the very last things to rise. Mountain pose. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flat back. Draw the shoulder blades together. and hold. Really feeling what it feels like to engage through the shoulder blades, peeking at the top edge of your mat. Good. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms, step one foot back, then the other foot back, high push-up. Keeping the palms where they are, lower all the way down to the belly. Untuck the toes. Press into the palms, draw shoulder blades together, baby cobra. Gaze is still down at the ground. Exhale to lower. Press back through child's pose. Tuck the toes, push back, down dog. Inhale the right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, plant. Drop the back knee, untuck the back toes. Good. Inhale, arms lift, low crescent lunge. So take a moment to settle into this low crescent lunge. Feel free to walk this front knee an inch or two forward if that feels good. Really focusing on stretching this front hip flexor. If you're a runner or a cyclist, this is a really important stretch to incorporate into your routine. Relax the shoulder blades down the back. Let this be about the legs. Big breath in. Exhale, hands to the mat. Tenting up onto those fingertips as you shift the weight back for a half split. Totally okay to take the hands on either side of the leg. Totally okay to bring the hands up to the quads or even to the hips if you need to take a bit of pressure off of this half split. It's early in the practice, but I really want us to focus on stretching out that lower body today. Breathe, big breath in. Exhale, sink a little further. Are those right toes drawn up towards the face? Release head, neck, and shoulders down. 2 more breaths. Can you feel it all along the back of your leg? Noticing how even just dropping your head 1 inch further increases that stretch. Big breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, walk the hands forward, arms lift, low crescent lunge, finding a flow. Exhale, hands to the mat, shift the weight back, half split. Inhale, walk the hands forward, arms lift, low crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat, shift the weight back, half split. 2 more. Inhale, arms forward, low crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat, shift the weight back, half split. Last time. Inhale, walk the hands forward, arms lift, low crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat, shift the weight back, half split. Inhale, walk the hands forward, bring the hands inside of the right foot. Now from here, you have options. You can stay right here for lizard lunge. You can bend that back knee and maybe notice a deep squat quad stretch already. Maybe you sweep that right hand back behind and try and grab, I cannot do that today. Try and grab that left foot. My quads are real tight. Maybe you drop down onto your forearms, finding lizard lunge. Deciding where you need to be. Just for 3 breaths. We're not here for very long. Last one. Inhale, walk back up to the palms if you were on your forearms. Release the foot if you had the bind. Retuck the back toes. Lift that back knee. Step all the way forward. Setting up for a yogi squat. So from this wide-legged forward fold, toes should face out. Start to drop the seat down. Yes. Warming up through the hips. Finding our yogi squat. So some options here. You can always lift the seat higher to take some pressure off. But as we sit here, maybe you wiggle from side to side. Just feeling the hips stretching. Good. 2 more breaths. Last breath. Slowly plant the palms, lift the seat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms, step 1 foot back, the other foot back. From here you have options. You can keep the palms planted, lower all the way down to your belly, and move through baby cobra like we did before. Or you can shift your weight forward slightly, come to 2 right angles, 1 for each arm, finding low push-up, flip to the tops of the feet, legs are lifted, press into up dog, legs are lifted off of the mat in up dog. Exhale, push back down dog. Inhale the left leg, up and back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, plant. Drop the back knee, untuck the back toes, good. Inhale, arms lift, low crescent lunge on the left. So again, option here, you can walk this front knee an inch or 2 forward so you can sink down, feeling a stretch. Breathe. Just enjoying this. One more big breath. Exhale, hands to the mat. Tenting up onto those fingertips, shift the weight back, drawing the left toes towards the face, half split. So again, options here, you can keep the hands where they are. You could walk the hands up to the thigh if that is a nice support for you. You could even bring them to your hips, deciding how much you want to feel the stretch behind the back of your leg. I'm okay on my fingertips. Maybe some of you can come down to your palms. I'm not quite there yet. Again, I do a lot of running and cycling, so my legs are always very tight. Breathe. Slowly begin to walk the hands forward, bending into the front knee. Inhale, arms lift, finding our flow. Exhale, hands to the mat, shift the weight back, half split. Inhale, walk the hands forward, low crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat, shift the weight back, half split. 2 more times. Inhale, hands forward, arms lift, low crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat, shift the weight back, half split. Last time. Inhale, arms forward, low crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat, shift the weight back, half split. Inhale, walk the hands forward, bring them inside the left foot, setting up for our lizard lunge on the left. So again, you can stay right here. You can see if you can bend that right knee. Maybe you reach behind for the foot. Oh, see, I can grab it on this side. I cannot grab it on the other side. So maybe you're here, or maybe you come down to the forearms and stay here. We're just here for 3 breaths, not very long. Last few breaths. Slowly begin to walk up onto the palms. Retuck the back toes, lift the back knee. And 1, 2, 3, big step forward, finding that yogi squat again. Toes turn out, seat drops down. We hang out here. Hanging out in that yogi squat. Good. Now from here, you can stay right here in the yogi squat, or we can take it into a twist. Extending that left arm long out to the side. Lift the right arm up. Looking up at that lifted hand. Breathe. Exhale, bring everything back to center, and then we switch. Right arm extends to the side, left arm up. Exhale, back through center. 1 more breath. Exhale, hands to the mat, forward fold, straightening the legs. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms, step the right foot back. Low lunge. Inhale, arms lift, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat, plant the palms, step the foot back, high to low push-up or all the way down to your belly. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, push back down dog. Inhale the right leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, plant. Low lunge, feeling nice and steady in this low lunge. Inhale, arms lift, high lunge. Good, relax the shoulder blades down the back. Big transition. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step straight forward into your forward fold. Good. Inhale, reach all the way up. Full body stretch. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flat back. Draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms, step the left foot back. Low lunge. Inhale, arms lift, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Plant the palms, step the foot back, high to low push-up or all the way down to your belly. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, push back, down dog. Inhale the left leg, up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, plant, low lunge. Inhale, arms lift, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat, step straight forward all the way into the forward fold. Good. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, cactus the arms out as you lean back, baby back bend, dropping the head back, breathe. A nice chest opener. If you took my HIIT class yesterday, this should feel really nice. Feels really good to me too. My chest was tight after all that work we did yesterday. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms, step the right foot back. Low lunge. Inhale, arms lift, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Plant the palms, step the foot back, high to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, push back, down dog. Inhale the right leg, up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, plant, low lunge. Inhale, arms lift, high lunge. Big transition. Exhale, hands to the mat, step straight forward into the fold. Good. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms, step the left foot back. Low lunge. Inhale, arms lift, high lunge, building heat here. Exhale, hands to the mat, plant the palms, step the foot back, high to low push-up, or all the way down to the belly. Inhale, up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, push back, down dog. Inhale the left leg, up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, plant, low lunge. Inhale, arms lift, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat, step straight forward into the fold and hold. Option here to take a favorite forward fold if you have one. Might feel nice to bend the knees a lot, so much so that your belly rests on your thighs. Maybe you even sweep the arms behind the back, clasp for opposite hands or opposite elbows, and fold forward, straightening the arms for a nice little shoulder stretch. Breathing. Slowly release the arms, let them hang long. Plant the palms. Step or hop back, high to low push-up, or just straight back to a down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push back, down dog. Inhale the right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, start to peel open the hips towards the side wall, stacking that right hip on top of the left. It's gonna feel like that left heel wants to go down towards the mat. Let it. Let that left heel sink down. You really wanna think about opening your belly up towards that side wall. Breathe. Exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Plant. Turn the back foot 45 degrees. Widen your stance and shorten it if you need to. We're prepping for warrior one. Inhale, arms lift. warrior one. So I'll take a step back so you can see my feet a little bit better on Facebook. So in your warrior one, we try and get a nice 90-degree angle in the front knee, shoulder blades relax down the back, pressing into the back edge of that back foot. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, sweep the arms behind the back. Clasp for opposite hands or opposite elbows. Inhale, puff up the chest. Exhale, fold. Humble warrior. Let head, neck, and shoulders relax down. Your legs are strong enough to hold you here, I promise. And if you want to feel more stable, again, you can take your stance wider. No need to feel like your feet are on a tightrope. Breathe. Inhale to rise, arms lift, warrior one. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Taking a moment to settle in with the feet. So in our warrior two, we want a nice right angle in this front knee. If you can't see that front big toe, go ahead, just peel open the knee a little bit until you can. Should be pressing into the back edge of the outer foot, really strong through both of your legs, really strong reaching through both of your arms. Good. Inhale, begin to tick-tock the arms forward. Drop this front arm down onto the front leg. Back arm sweeps up and then over. Extended side angle. Notice that my chest is not dipping down. I'm nice and proud and open. My backhand is almost reaching for the space where the wall meets the ceiling in front of me. Breathe. Inhale, warrior two. Sinking down this warrior two. Inhale, flip the top palm up towards the ceiling. Reverse your warrior. Backhand comes on back thigh. Front hand sweeps up and back, reaching for the space where the wall meets the ceiling. Exhale, hands all the way to the mat. Plant the palm, step the foot back, high to low, push up or all the way down to your belly. Inhale, up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, push back down dog. Inhale the left leg, up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, begin to peel open the hips towards the opposite side. Maybe you let that right heel sink down. Breathing. Opening up those hips, big breath in. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, plant. Turn the back foot 45 degrees. Preparing here for warrior one. Inhale, arms lift. Warrior one. Take a moment to check in with the form on this side. How's this front knee? Are you sinking down, finding that nice 90-degree angle? Are you relaxing the shoulder blades down the back? Pressing into the back edge of that back foot. Big breath in. And exhale, sink. Inhale, sweep the arms behind the back. Clasp for opposite hands or opposite elbows and puff up the chest. Exhale, fold, humble warrior. Again, trusting that your legs will hold you up here. Hi, Rogue, I'm getting a nice visit from my kitty cat. Hanging out here just for a few breaths. What you can't see is that she's licking my toes right now, which is very distracting. Inhale to rise, warrior one. Sinking in, good. Big breath in. Exhale, open up. Warrior two. Take a moment to settle into this warrior. 90-degree angle in the front knee. Can you see this front big toe? If not, remember, peel open the knee just a little bit. Pressing into the the outer edge of your back foot. Reaching through both of your arms. Begin to tick-tock the arms forward. Bend the front elbow, drop that front forearm on that front leg. Back arm sweeps up and over, extended side angle. So again, you're keeping a nice proud open chest and extended side angle. Reaching with that back hand for the space where the wall meets the ceiling in front of you. Breathe. Inhale through center. Warrior two. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, flip the top palm up towards the ceiling. Back hand on the back thigh. Reverse your warrior, reaching that front palm to the space behind you where the wall meets the ceiling. Exhale, hands to the mat. Plant the palm, step the foot back, high to low push-up or all the way down to your belly. Inhale, up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, push back, down dog. Look forward to the hands, step or hop to the top of the mat, and fold. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good work, guys. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms, step or hop both feet back, high to low push-up, or all the way straight back to a down dog. Inhale, up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, push back, down dog. Inhale the right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, plant. Inhale, arms lift, high lunge. So take a moment to settle into this high lunge. I want you feeling really strong and steady here. Option to widen your stance if you need to. Option to bring your hands to your hips. We're preparing here for a nice balancing shape, warrior three. So for warrior three, take a peek up here if you don't know it already. If you know it, please feel free to go into it with whatever arm variation you want. But for warrior three, hands at my hips. I look at the top edge of my mat. I begin to shift the weight into the front foot with control, lifting up. Notice that both my hip bones are directly down to the ground. Now from here, I can keep my hands at my hips. I don't have enough room to do that, so I'm going to bring them out in front of me. And from here, I balance. Woo! Meet me here, guys. Finding that balancing shape. For 3, 2, and 1. Hands to the mat, back leg stays lifted. Half split forward fold. See what I did there? Super sneaky. Again, in this forward fold, you have options. You can just stay tented up onto the fingertips. You can play with your balance, wrapping one hand around the ankle, then the other. You can take handstand hops if you'd like. I'm going to pass on those. So you choose. Just a few more breaths. Exhale, slowly release that foot down to the ground. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant the palm, step or hop both feet back, high to low push-up, or you can just go straight back to down dog. Inhale, up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, push back, down dog. Inhale the left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the foot between the hands, plant. You know where we're going here. Inhale, arms lift, high lunge. So again, take a moment to settle into this high lunge. You should feel steady and strong. Relax the shoulder blades down the back. And start to move your hands into that variation that you want for your warrior three. I'm going to keep them at my hips. You might want something different. Go ahead, look at the top edge of the mat. And then 1, 2, 3, launch off. Finding your warrior three. Option to bring those hands out in front of you, alongside you, even behind you for the bind. Having a strong lifted back leg, that is key. Breathe. And exhale, hands to the mat. Back leg stays lifted. Forward fold, half split. Let head, neck, and shoulders relax. Resist the urge to look forward. One more breath. Exhale, release the foot down to the mat, forward fold. Option here in this forward fold for gorilla pose, taking your palms, fingers facing towards the body. Lift up the bottoms of your feet, bending your knees as much as you need to do this. Slide the palms of your feet underneath, slide the palms of your hands underneath your feet. So much so that your toes tickle your wrist crease. Now from there, play with maybe straightening one leg, maybe straightening the other, maybe you straighten both. Again, head, neck, and shoulders should be relaxed. You should be really getting to know what is behind you. That's exactly where you should be looking. For me, it's a cat and a door. One more breath. Exhale, release, let the arms hang long. Step straight back to a high plank position. From here, lower all the way down to your belly. Arms come alongside your body. Whew. Just take a moment. Check back in. See how you're feeling. After building all that heat, I know I feel actually really good. I was super tight from yesterday's workout and my run today. Slowly press up and back into a seat. Shift the weight to one side. Extend the legs long. Moving on. Inhale, arms lift, full body stretch, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, forward fold, reaching for whatever you can grab or nothing at all. Again, option to bend the knees here. I want you to focus on releasing head, neck, and shoulders down. So congrats, you've made it. We're through the yang or high energy portion of class. We're in the more yin restorative side of class. Focusing on rejuvenating and stretching out the muscles that worked so hard for us in the first half of the class and throughout the day, really. Notice if your head has creeped back up. Let it sink down. I want your chin to touch your chest. That's how far down your head should be going. Consciously letting your breaths flow. Slowly start to rise up. From here, move into a wide-legged forward fold. I'm gonna need to turn myself kind of sideways. Feel free to take up space wherever you are until you find a nice, comfortable, wide-legged shape. With any of these forward folds, by the way, please feel free to put something underneath your booty. For many of us, that feels really nice. You can put a pillow underneath there. You can roll up your mat. Give yourself an inch or two to sit on. Not necessary, though. So once you have your wide-legged stance, however wide you want, simply play with bringing the hands in front of you. Start to see how far you can walk them forward. You should feel the stretch in your inner thighs. Now, for some of us, I know you can go all the way down to the floor, and you should. But if you're like me, it's okay if you can't do that. And bear in mind here, how active your toes are plays a role in the stretch. So notice for you if when you draw your toes towards your face, if you have a little bit more or less flexibility than if you point them. And breathe. Again, releasing head, neck, and shoulders down, or at least just taking your gaze down to the ground. Maybe you soften your gaze, maybe closing your eyes even. Really starting to tune into how this feels in the body. And once your body starts to open up, you always have the option to walk the hands further forward in front of you. I don't want you to worry too much about straight or curved spine. Just listen to your body. If something does not feel good, ease off. If you feel like you can go further, go further. where do you feel this the most? For me, my inner thighs are like, on fire. This is actually super important work to do. Like I said, if you spend a lot of time working your legs, you cyclists out there, you runners, I know it is so hard to find the time to stretch. To say, no, I need 10 minutes, 5 minutes. When we actually stop and do it and you go, oof, I'm tight. If you just add a little bit of stretching in, you'll notice a big difference. Your body will recover a little bit faster. 2 more breaths. Slowly start to rise up. Bring the legs back towards the front. Give them a shake maybe. Good. From here, draw your right leg in. Whew. Just like this, planting the foot on the ground. We're setting up for a twist. So from here, bring this right foot over and across. Awesome, great. Sweep the right hand behind the back, plant the palm, straightening the arm. Now bring your left elbow outside of this right thigh. So you might need to negotiate with your body your space. Maybe you need to straighten this right leg a little bit, bend it a little bit more. And from here, start to twist. The left toes should be drawn towards your face. Taking your gaze to the right, or maybe even behind you. Setting up nice and tall. Inhales to create space. Exhales to drive that elbow into the outer right thigh so you twist a little more. And breathe. Again, maybe your gaze softens a little bit. Slowly unpeel from this twist. Simply switch out your legs. Bringing that left knee in, planting the foot first, just to feel nice and steady. Then bringing that left foot over and across. Left palm sweeps behind the back first, planting the palm, and then bring that right elbow outside of that left knee. Again, have a Charlie horse. It happens to instructors too, guys. We get Charlie horses. That hurts. From here, you can stay right here. You can play with driving that elbow into the outer leg. Maybe you too have a cat to pet. Maybe you take the gaze behind you. And breathe. Do you want out rogue? Is that what you want? Here. Sitting in the twist. Slowly unpeel, extend the legs long, give them a nice shake. Shift the weight forward, plant the palms and come onto all fours. We're setting up here for puppy pose. So if you know puppy pose, please go ahead and go for it. If not, take a quick peek up here. So from all fours, keeping the hips stacked right above the knees, right? I don't want you shifting the weight forward so your hips are in front of the knees. So keeping those hips right on top of the knees. Just start to walk the palms forward. The chest will want to come down to the ground. Let it. And then from here, bring the forehead down to the mat. Maybe you bring the chin down to the mat. I cannot do that. And breathe. You'll feel a nice stretch in your chest, shoulders. Let this be about the upper body. Let the feet relax. Let the legs relax. Really spreading the fingers wide. Using your breath to move through any sensations of discomfort. Right, this shouldn't be painful, but it might be really uncomfortable. It is really uncomfortable for me, and I've been doing yoga for a very long time. It doesn't get any more comfortable. Sorry if that is disappointing, but it's true. About 5 more deep breaths in this shape. Last one. Slowly rise up, back up to all fours. Maybe take a cat-cow if that feels good to you. Maybe just wiggle from side to side. Just to shake it out. Pretty big stretch. And from here, we start to move into pigeon pose. So there are several ways to do pigeon. If you know where you would like to go to do pigeon, please go ahead and go there on the right side. If you don't, take a quick peek up here and I will show you all of the ways. So, option 1 from all fours, bring the right knee right behind the right wrist. Swing the right foot over and across, about 45 degrees. Don't worry if it doesn't go all the way over to 90. And from here, play with shimmying that left knee back. Back, 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 until you can settle on the ground, just like this. Cool. So maybe you stay right here. Maybe you walk down to the forearms. Maybe you walk all the way down to your belly. That's option 1. Option 2, if this is way too intense for you, you can take it on your back. No problem. So coming down onto your back, plant the soles of the feet on the mat. Bring this right foot over and across on top of the left thigh. Lift the left leg up. Reach through your legs behind the left thigh. Relax this the left foot down, And then using the strength of your arms, pull the left thigh towards your body. You're getting the same exact stretch, just on your back. So you decide where you need to be. We'll be here for a couple minutes. And breathe. Maybe softening your gaze or closing your eyes if you haven't already. I know the stretch is a favorite for many people. You're just enjoying the sounds of your apartment, right? Not much to do in this shape. Just to be. About 5 more breaths. Slowly start to release out of this shape or move up and out. Option to take any counter movements that feel good. Maybe you just extend one leg and the other if you're on your back. Maybe you windshield wiper your feet from side to side. If you took this on all fours, maybe you do some cat-cows. And when you're ready, simply move onto the other side. So if you're on your back, right foot plants, left foot comes over and across. Lift that right leg up towards you. Reach behind the right thigh. Relax the right foot down. And then use the strength of your arms to draw that right thigh towards you so you get a nice stretch. If you were on all fours, simply drop the left knee behind the left wrist. Sweep that left foot over and across. Start to shimmy that right knee back down until you hit the ground. Again, you can stay right here. You can lower down to the forearms. You can lower all the way down onto your belly and just start to settle in. Letting this be about the hips, releasing tension there. Just noticing your breath. And just enjoying a couple moments of silence. Slowly start to lift up and out of this shape, pressing back into the palms. If you were in traditional pigeon, just giving your legs a shake if you're on your back. If you're taking traditional pigeon, slowly move back through all fours. Maybe take a cat-cow if you're on your back. You can go ahead and stay there. We'll meet you there. If you're in all fours like me, simply shift the weight to one side, finding a seat. Extend the legs long. Start to lower all the way down onto your back. From here, we're going to move into fish pose. So for fish, start to prop yourself up onto your forearms. Take a quick peek up here if you've never done fish. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. Prop yourself up onto your forearms just like this. From here, drop the head back. Stick out your tongue for lion's breath. If you want to take it a little further, you can put your hands underneath your seat. Just a little bit harder to do. But if you want to try it, go ahead and then drop the head back. Tongue sticking out, lion's breath. One more. And lower back all the way down onto your back. From the knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. Maybe rock from side to side. And you take a happy baby. For happy baby, bring the knees wide. Level 1, reach behind the knee joint. And then use the strength of your arms to pull the knees wider. From here, you rock from side to side. Level 2, reach up for the soles of your feet. And then from there, maybe you play with kicking the feet into the hands. Rocking from side to side. And if you have seen a baby, they actually do this. There's a reason why it's called happy baby. And breathe. Feel how long your spine is in this shape. Your lower back should be really pressed to the ground. Big breath in. Exhale, release. Bring the right leg over and across of the left, still on your back. We're setting up for a nice supine twist. Arms can come to a cactus shape or a T if you have room. Draw the knees into the chest and then drop them over to the left, taking your gaze to the right. Both of your shoulders should be on the ground. I'd much rather have your shoulders on the ground than you worry about your legs. And slowly start to tell the body it's okay to start cooling down. Maybe you consciously soften your gaze now. Slow your breath. Inhale the legs through center. And switch out which one is on top, which one's on bottom. And then drop the knees over to the right, taking your gaze to the left. Inhale your legs through center, untwisting them. Give yourself a squeeze. And from here you have options. So you can release out for an extended Shavasana if that feels good to you. Or you can go ahead and find one final inversion. So a nice inversion might be a shoulder stand if you know it. It might be headstand. It might be tripod headstand. Or it might be my favorite, which is legs up the wall, probably because it is the laziest. So for legs up the wall, I like to shimmy up really close to the wall and then start to turn my legs up the wall as I turn down. Trying to get your booty as close as you can to the wall. And from here, you rest. Arms alongside your body might feel nice. For additional shoulder stretch, arms can come up and over. Maybe even bind at the hands, that might feel nice. And if you're taking your own inversion, about 3 more breaths in it, and then please move to the counter. So if you're in a shoulder stand, the counter is plow and then fish pose. If you are in a more heated inversion like headstand, headstand, forearm stand, or handstand, the counter pose is child's pose. So please just practice responsibly, do your counter posture. But if you're with me, you can just hang out here. Slowly, everybody, start to find your way all the way onto your backs for your final Shavasana. You can always stay with your legs up the wall if you'd like, but I'm feeling a regular Shavasana today. So go ahead and start to move there. Legs extended long, arms extended long, and start to settle in. I'm going to be sitting up through this Shavasana so I can watch the time, but I really, really encourage you guys to take just these few moments for you, just to reap the benefits of your practice. Don't worry about time. I'll tell you when. You just enjoy. Very slowly, start to wiggle fingers and toes, roll wrists and ankles. Maybe you shake your head from side to side. Eventually reach up and over for a nice full body stretch. And then roll over onto your favorite side, finding fetal position. Gently press yourself up and over into a nice tall seat. Eyes closed, hands at your heart in prayer. We'll end class together with one breath. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, let it go. Bring your hands to your forehead, third eye, seat of your intuition, and bow forward, sealing your practice. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Again, my name is Sandy. I hope you enjoyed this Yang and Yin class. Teaching again tomorrow and every day until this is over. These classes are free, but I am accepting donations on behalf of the Humane Rescue Alliance, the local animal shelter, and the Yoga Heights DC Teachers Fund, which supports teachers that are out of income right now, that are full-time teachers. So you can donate if you'd like. If not, no trouble. I'd rather you move. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Take care.